back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Terry. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the support. I hope you're loving it here. I hope you're growing. Yes, and I wish you all the best in everything that you're doing, genuinely. So today I have a new video, and this video is about myself because as I'm doing this, it's some few days to my birthday, or when I post this is past my birthday because my birthday is normally on 14th of October. And I feel so happy. This is the first birthday that I'm not pressured to do anything. Like, I'm just chilled. You know, for the other birthdays, normally I'm in so much pressure of doing things. So much pressure. Like, I need a shoot. So as the day approaches, I've already done a shoot of perfect pictures because I need to post good pictures on social medias. And if you've not followed me, by the way, my name is Terry Njoroge on Facebook. I have Wairemo_Migishi in Instagram, so you can follow me on my socials and I will appreciate so much. So normally before the shoot, I have done so much. I have shoots, I have perfect pictures edited, and I'm already pressuring people to give me gifts. But this birthday, I'm just so chilled with life. Actually, on that day, now Nakama, I can just post I can post a selfie of myself and I'm like, happy birthday to me. No, so much pressure, and I'm loving this face. So this birthday, I'm turning 25 years. Woo! I'm so happy. I'm finally 25. The 25 we'll normally talk about. So finally I'm 25, and I really thank God for this far. This has been a milestone, living on this world for half a century. It's so good. Those are 2.5 decades. God, I'm thankful, and I'm thankful for everyone who has been part of my journey in this world. Yes, so today I'm having some pointers as I turn my 25th birthday. These are the things not I wish I knew as my younger self, because every stage of life you experience something different. So I'm not wishing that I knew them. I'm just, as I sit to evaluate my journey, I'm loving that I experienced those things, that I've learned them, and I'm willing to share those things with you guys. My first thing that I've learned as I've been in this journey is something that I know most of you have experienced, or most people experience, is about romantic relationships. When you just turn 18, the first pressure that you have is to get a boyfriend. And that pressure was on me also, and I got a boyfriend. So when I was 18, I got my first boyfriend. Yes, in that phase you don't do much, but when I look back right now in those phases, I can see that I was in so much pressure with the relationships that I didn't do so much work on me. Like, I was not growing myself. I was only focusing on the relationship. How can I make this person happy? How can we go to so many places? How can we make this relationship better? So there was no me. There was just the relationship. So everything in my life revolved around the relationship. So when I sit back right now, I can see so much that I didn't work on myself then because I was concentrating so much on the relationship. But right now I've learned that there is the relationship and there is me. So me and the relationship, they're two different things, because there's some work I need to do for me. There's some work that we need to do in the relationship. So there's some things that I personally right now I do for myself, for my growth. Not anything to do with the relationship, just me. Because let's be point blank, relationships comes and they end. So when they end, what will you have on your plate? Will you just sit and wallow because everything you did was the work towards the relationship? So if you're getting into any romantic relationship, please remember there is you and there is the relationship. You don't have to do all the activities together. Like, you don't have your life separate from the relationship. Just have a life away from the relationship, and also have some things going on just for yourself. Like this one, I'm just doing it for myself. So have some things going on for yourself and also for the relationship. This will help you because Normally relationship end and you will have something also going on, because you still have your life to live even if you're in a relationship. So that is one thing I would tell people. There is the relationship and there is you. Yeah. The next thing I would tell myself is about career. I can just sit here and talk about career the whole time because it's so much on me. First of all, when you do your KCPE, you go to high school, you do your KCSE. When you do your KCSE, okay, personally for me, I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I was in primary, I wanted to become a neurosurgeon. I was so excited about neurosurgery and everything. Actually, that time I didn't know what it entails so much, but I was excited about it. So I was really excited about being a surgeon, neurosurgery, and that is the time you're being given Ben Carson as in every example. So I was like, this is the right thing to do. But as I went to high school, I just came to realize I don't like blood, I don't like helping people. Actually, when I see an accident, I will run away from the accident. I don't want to see what is going on there. People are helpless, some are dying. I don't want to see that. So I just saw that was not my field. So after KCSE, you have your grade. You really don't know what to do with your grade. And the only thing that determined what I did in campus was the cutoff. The cutoff point for KUPS, KUSIPS, that one. So nikichagua course, I was choosing something that is within my cutoff. So when I got the invitation letter to the campus I was going to, that you have qualified for this and this subject, bachelor's, I was like, well, let's do this. So I can't really say that I really know what I want to do. Like, I don't, up to now, I don't know, but I did that degree. I have it because we said it's a hassle, and I qualified for it. I have the degree, but still up to now, it's still a journey. Career, being in a career is a journey, because I'm happy for those people who by the time they get into Campo, they really know what to do. For me, I'm still at a point where I don't really know what turns me on fire, because as I finished that degree, I got a job in a place that I was doing something related to the degree, and I was loving it. So I did it for some time, like an year. Then I moved into another field, and the other field that I'm currently right now, is that good English? Mahali niko sasa hivi, it's not that I hate the place. I love the place. I'm loving the growth. So I'm not up to this point settled on what do I want to do. And it's perfectly well. If by 25 you don't know what you really want to do as a career, you don't know your talent, you don't know what turns you on fire, it's still fine. It's fine. So just relax. We got this, and we will it's a journey, we're growing. Just be open to anything, try out things, and that is what I'm telling myself. Terry, you might not know what you really want to do right now, but you are on a journey, and the journey is leading you there. The journey is leading you there. So I'm just relaxed about my career. By 25th, if you don't know what you want to do in life, it's still fine. Just the path you are in, just trust it's leading you there. That is my second point about career. My third point is about boundaries. I wish earlier in life I knew how to communicate my boundaries well. Like, if I give you some money, I expect you to refund me the money. That is a boundary. When I tell you I will not make it, don't push me to come, because I've just told you I will not make it. So earlier, I'm still learning on the boundaries issue. Actually, I think I'll not say much about it because it's a journey I'm on right now. But on boundaries, I wish I knew earlier how to set them, especially with people close to you. You know, it's so hard to set boundaries with your family members, with your mom, with your dad, with your everyone. So like when if normally, for me, normally if you're, let's say, if you have a drunk parent and they call you while they are drunk, you can communicate a boundary to them. Don't be making calls to me when you're drunk. Just be calling me when you're sober so that we can talk. And we have the other boundary about maybe family members and money. Every time they call you, they need money. God, that is a boundary that is so hard to put. I'm still working on it. Like, you don't just wake up on me and call me that you need money. Where will I get the money? So you can communicate to me prior. Tell me at the end of the month, or as you do your next budget, please include this and this. I need it from you. So I think I wish I knew how to communicate my boundaries earlier. I'm still learning on how to communicate my boundaries without hurting the person. You know, you can't just wait when they're, oh, we have someone who is sick, and then you're like, no, just be telling me when we have some emergencies. But that is something I'm learning. I don't have much to say about it, but learn to communicate your boundaries. On this, you can do more research on boundaries. You can do more research on how to communicate your boundaries, because guys, I'll not lie to you. On this one, I'm not yet very good on it. I'm still growing on it, but guys, learn to communicate how boundaries, especially to family members and to your friends. That will save you a lot. Yes. And this pimple that is here looks like a nose ring. It's getting me thinking, do I really need a nose ring? We go to my next point. My next point is about financial literacy. I wish I knew this earlier, because financial literacy is on another new level. I've just in my career life, I've just earned for 1 year and something, so I've not earned a lot. I've not earned in my life like the point you're paid a salary. So for the 1 year, I've learned that I don't know so much about money. Like money is here, I'm here, we don't have a relationship, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? So in my pursuit of gaining financial literacy, I noted that I was overloading myself with some information, because the moment I learn about money market funds, I want to kill myself with the information. I go to every video, money market fund. I go to people, what do you think of money market fund? That is done. When I think of circles, I want to kill myself with circles. I type of all the circles in Kenya, the best circles to join, blah, blah, blah. So I noticed that I was overloading myself with so much financial literacy in my mind that it was overloading me. I'm on circles, I'm on my money market funds, I'm on stock exchange. Like, this is the moment I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break and I'm taking myself slow on this. And the first things I'm learning is about budgeting. I'm starting slow, because I will not kill myself. Because guys, let me tell you something. When I thought of financial literacy, there is something that struck me that was about investment. And I was so mad about investing. I even went to sightseeing with a company. Hizi makampuni za kuuza mashamba. So there was one that I was introduced to, and the salesperson was really pressuring, twende site. And I was like, one Saturday I was free, and I was like, are you guys going to the site? And they were like, yeah, we are. And I'm coming. So when I went there, we were shown the shambas. I didn't know even the protocols they follow when you go to sightseeing. So we saw the shambas, tunaambiwa from here to here, and 50 by 100, you charge these, and it was enjoyable. So the hard part came. The guy didn't want me to leave without making even a deposit. Unajua ukifanya deposit umejifunga. So I had some money in my M-Pesa. So he was like, unaweza tupea hadi 20 Gs. And mind you, it's a shamba that is 800k. So niko like, mbona unataka 20,000 and this shamba inatoka 800,000? It's not even making sense. I was at the verge of giving the money. Juu ananiambia nipe tu 800. No, nipe tu 20 Gs. Hizo zingine utajicommit. When I think of my life, maybe the money I'm earning, the bills I have to pay, and ananiambia ti the installment you have to pay with 3 months. So when you do your calculations, unafaa kulipa miezi 3 na ni shamba ya 800,000. That's a lot of money per month. Almost 200k. So I'm thinking, where will I be getting 200k in a month to pay for this shamba? So I was at the verge of giving the money in pursuit of financial literacy. I'm supposed to be settled, at least nikuwe na invest, nikuwe na stocks kadhaa huko. And guys, don't be like me. Don't take yourself on a marathon yenye hutaweza. Just take your time. Start slow. Start by saving. Maybe saving some amount, budgeting. So currently I'm taking a stall on the search of financial literacy. Si ati nimeacha kusoma. I'll still be researching on it, but not with so much haste. Like when I learn about SACCOs, I want to put all my money there and blah blah blah. So I'm taking a stall on that. So hiyo kwanza naachisha. Yes, so I wish I knew about financial literacy kitambo, singekuwa nakazana hivyo sasa hivi. But what do? So I'm still learning about it and I'm taking myself slow. Please subscribe because I'll be updating you guys on this journey because I know you will love it here. Yeah, so if you have not started on financial literacy, please guys start small. You can start on some courses. I've seen so many people educating people with these things. I have one in Instagram called Juliet Odhiambo. Yeah, Juliet something, I'm not sure about the surname. And I have another one called Susan Wanjiko. They are both on Instagram. They have courses you can enroll. Yeah, but on financial literacy, if you have not started, please guys start. It's really important. Sawa. Okay, so my next point is, I have my book here. Yes. Okay, this one is about communication. Communicate. In the past, I normally thought people can access my brain and see what I'm thinking. But as I've grown up, I've come to realize people have so much going on, whether a parent, a partner, a sister, a brother. And if you don't communicate to them what you want, they don't know. They have so much on their plate, their life, they're chasing things. So if you expect people to mind read your mind, it will not work. So if you have not yet started communicating about your everything, just start to communicate. If something is pissing you off, communicate. If your boss is treating you badly, communicate. And there is a time my CEO said that it doesn't matter what you say, it just matters how you say it. You know, you can communicate the most difficult situations just by the way you talk to people. It's a bad thing, but the way you communicate to a person says a lot about you. So just communicate in the right way. But people out here will not know what you want unless you tell them. And if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. So learn how to communicate. Communicate your boundaries. Communicate what you want in a relationship. Communicate what you want in your platonic relationships. Communicate. Learn how to communicate. This one is not taking me well, I need you to change. This one is not taking me well, I need you to change. Just learn how to communicate. And as I said, it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you say it. Just learn on the how you say it. Yeah. And as I finish off this, I want to tell you guys, as you grow up, you learn so many things. And as much as you learn, there's so many things to unlearn. I'm unlearning so many things. I'm unlearning about people pleasing. Like you just want to do things so that you can please people. I'm unlearning not to be guilt tripped. Don't guilt trip me. If I'm willing to help, I will help. But the moment I'm telling you I don't have the capacity to do what you want, and then you start saying, oh, remember the time I did it this for you, there will come a time you will need me. Don't guilt trip me. Don't. So I'm unlearning so many things, and you have to identify the things that are triggering to you and learn. And I think I need to mention that maybe I'm not in a position to right now, but I think therapy really helps, and I'm thinking of enrolling. I'll update you guys if I make it, but I think therapy really helps people, not because you have a problem, but because you just want, you're on a self-discovery journey. So if you can afford therapy, good for you, go for it. If you can afford to be your own therapist, this is where you research about things, your triggers, your everything. Just learn and learn. And as a matter of fact, unlearning is so much harder than learning. So keep unlearning the things you want to unlearn. And guys, I feel like I can talk because I feel so happy I'm turning 25, and I know we'll keep talking. I am working on being so open about what I want about my life, and this is the best platform I know of how to. And guys, so thank you so much for the support. Let me leave it at that. We will meet in my next video, and guys, I love you, and thank you so much for the support.